Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the Nationals took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start getting north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. The 2-2 fouled away. Just underway here in Cleveland. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Lindor has it, and there's out number two.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. To first. Alonso is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tribe coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Chris Sale will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He settles in hitting at a .379 clip. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Nope. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Sale playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lindor on second. Ramirez is over at first with 1 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Sale sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 down, runners at first and second. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Three and one now to Kipnis. Takes a knee-high fastball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Another full count pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting center, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Runner's going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Benintendi's on the move. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, second baseman, John Harrison.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. Benintendi at second with 2 down. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone just 2 for 15. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chisenhall, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Harrison is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the right side. And that will find its way into right field for a one-out single.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on the move for second. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Mejia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The bouncer to the left side. To his right, Nunez. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Mookie Betts waits on deck. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he takes a called strike 2. One out, nobody on. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-2. Popped him up. Lindor has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right up to the dugout, right? You're starting and hitting fresh and expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. you still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly it just looked on that last pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. Runners are at first and third, one away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Two and one.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2-2 down.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter, second baseman, John
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, This guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations.
Leading off for the Tribe, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to first. Ramirez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Striding in, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sale has his target, first pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, pitch from both sides of the plate, with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Brantley is off of first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a changeup right down the middle. No runs on 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Indians strand a couple. It remains 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez to lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
In the air, down the line in left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0-for-2 in the ball game so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Ready with the 2-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ball one.
Missed with a breaking ball. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder. Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Nope.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. David Bravo enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 25, David Bravo.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Indians nothing. Edwin Encarnacion now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at Harrison. The throw to first. It's there. He got him.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Dribbled up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Ben? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
That's
A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Popped high in the air. Alonso over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. And now pitch on the way. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Green 1. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Benintendi will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Struck him out. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready now, Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Change up in for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ramirez stands at first with one out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Still 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1 to count. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Still even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Nope.
And he takes ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Indians nothing. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Dan Otero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. And This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bradley aboard here at first with nobody out. Bradley runs. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Indians nothing. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Hall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Harrison is there. One away.
First baseman, number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Kipnis, base runner at first with one out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a ball high and inside. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Settling in now, Tyler Naquin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
That's a
2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2 out with the man at first. In there, 2-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Sale sets. 2-1 on its way. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Hey, this game is close right here, But I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game one on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Boston jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.